Morning, guys. June 27th, 2023. Cheers. So, fabrication's been continuing on the 36 A1 Chevrolet. I got this painted with 2 coats of the tan. I found out I had some on the shelf and didn't even realize in my motorcycle touch-up kit. So I used that. Got a little lumpy here and there because of, but it's alright. It's going to be fine. Once it's out in the weather a while, it'll look pretty good. So David Niagara had suggested that I put this rod in the center. And I went looking online, and a lot of the old trucks had that rod in the center to hold the visor from flopping. So good idea. I just roughed it out right now. I just tacked it here. I threaded up above. I couldn't do the same down below because the cowl vent is right below this. There's a tube that goes forward from the cowl vent, so I put screws. So I'm going to take this back off, finish welding it, make a gasket, paint it, and then I'll be ready to reinstall this and this. And then this truck can go out the door and I can take it for a test drive and see how it does. But I think I'm going to be doing pretty good. So in 1982, I was stationed at Fort Lee, Virginia. In my Mustang, I was working on the wiper motor, and I broke trying to get the wiper motor off, I broke one of the bolts. So I went down to the El Cheapo store, and I bought this tap and die set. It's made in Japan, 40 piece. I think I paid like $18 for it. Comparison to my Snap-on set, that you know what I paid for that. But believe it or not, man, this old set, other than this one die that I broke, has been holding up pretty well. The times I've used it, I used to keep it in my truck toolbox. I have 2 toolboxes when I was working, and I had one in the truck and then one here. It was a lot easier than having to load my tools every time. So, 48 Chevrolet. No, Mr. Good Golf is not in jail. But I had originally said I want to put this against the cab. But I'm realizing now that the cab has that bend to it. And I think I would have to bend the bar to match the cab. Otherwise it'll be sticking out over here. So I'm thinking maybe plan B would be to put that on the bed and do a good job so it doesn't bounce around. So I made those pieces in there that are just pipe that the bar slides into, because I originally was going to put those on the cab. Now I'm going to be changing that up. So, you know, it's I mean, I picked it up on the side of the road. You guys know where I found it. And I'm just wondering how much work I want to put into this. I mean, it'd be a lot easier to put it on the back of the bed. But I'm wondering if it would look better if I took it back off and somehow made the bends that need to be made to get it to kind of roll around the cab. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still contemplating. I'm leaning towards putting it on the bed and putting these pieces down right inside, and then those would be welded, and these would be fit into pipes that are in here and kind of the same way. Then I'd have a bracket probably from here down to there. I don't want to interfere with the Good Golf guy's arms, so the brackets will probably start about halfway and be pretty steep, you know, right on a 45 to keep it from going back and forth. It's kind of where I'm going now. You know, when I watch my own videos, I kind of like it. It's kind of like having a diary. I can go back and it's amazing how many times I come up with an idea and talk about what I'm going to build, and then what I build is like so totally different. But you know how it is when you know, it's not like I sat down with a drafting board and you know what I'm saying. It's right out of my head. It's right out of the mushroom. Talk to you later, guys.